Hello and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Playing Minecraft series. If you don't know, this is my third time playing Minecraft, and look at me go. I have diamond gear. So with my new and improved armor and my new and improved tools, I'm going to go on another short adventure to gather some more materials that we're gonna need for our building episode. That's right, before we can build something, kind of like over there where I have my little tree farm going on, I need to go on a short little adventure. Now, I've also been chopping down some trees since we last spoke, so this is kind of what we're dealing with. We got a lot of spruce, a lot of dark oak, even jungle, and also cherry. However, I'm still missing one big thing, and that is pale oak. So let's visit a pale garden, or at least try and find one. All right, I'm back in my boat, back at my base, and we're just going. I'm not sure which direction to go in. Let's go on a short little trip to bring home some pale oak wood. I fear I have made the wrong decision. I've been going for like 10 minutes and we are still in the middle of the ocean. Tropical fish! Hello, buddy! Oh. I heard thunder. I have lightning disabled. Oh my gosh, there's land. Oh, a dark forest. Dark forests are good. Ooh. No, that wasn't scary at all. Got my boat. Got my bed. Leave me alone, please. Ooh. Should have invested in a diamond sword, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. How about no? How about we just go past this? You know, I've done some research and it says that pale oak forests are closer to dark oak forests. Let's continue our adventure. I'm gonna walk around this dark oak forest. Maybe I'm gonna go to the mountaintop and see if I can spot anything. Okay, nothing on that side. Bees! Okay. Oh! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. I literally didn't expect to find it this quickly. Look at this. It's perfect. Let's grab some wood. I just want saplings. Okay, let's cut down some trees to get some saplings. I need at least 4. Oh, 1! I'm kind of scared to walk into this. I'm also kind of really excited that it actually worked. I also really don't want to be here when it turns nighttime. I should probably have my bed on my hotbar. You know, bed is important because I'm not ready to battle creaking. And no chance. Okay, let's also pick up some moss. I know I can bone meal this to get more later, so I'm not too stressed about it. Okay, we got 3 saplings. Let me grab my shears, because I also want some of the vines. 4! Okay, this is technically everything that I need. However, I'm greedy, and I'm gonna go in. I might also want some of those flowers. Because they light up in the dark, don't they? I love that everything is just so desaturated in here. Oh no, I heard noise. I'm kind of staying more on the edge of this thing because I'm scared that I'm gonna be surprised by it suddenly turning nighttime and then having to deal with the creaking, which is something that I definitely will not be surviving. Alright, I think it's time to go home. Although, there are so many azalea trees here. I think this whole thing is just one humongous lush cave. My compass says this way. That was a very short boat ride. Oh, food. How is it that I always forget to eat? This is not good for me. This is like an actual jungle. Oh my goodness, what if there's gonna be pandas? Okay, I'm gonna grab some of those ferns as well, because who knows, we might need them. I think this is just the big ocean. So that way is home. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take like a small stroll across here just to see if there's anything else that's exciting around this shoreline. Why do these jungle trees have different shades of green? I'm just secretly hoping to see a panda. I think that's the entire reason why I'm going past this jungle. It's because I really wanted to see a panda. All right, let's go home. What is that? Is that a mushroom island? That is so cool. Obviously I haven't seen one in real life before because, in case you forgot, this is my first time playing Minecraft. Hello, little mushrooms. And I can fit one of them in my boat. Can I? I can. Look at us go. We're a team, little mushroom, aren't we? This is so fun. Also, we are so slow. Oh, this is so cool. Now, I highly doubt that there's going to be any more, like, cool things to see on the way. This is such a big island. I have a feeling the cow's butt is in my face. Yeah. We are a team. We are strong. Anyway, I'll see you when I get home. Home sweet home. And it didn't even take me a whole day to get back. All right, we're back home. So I think it's time to build a fishing dock. I'm gonna put all the things away and then it's time for building. Alrighty, the first thing I want to do is continue this path all the way down to the water. And then I want to make a actually usable staircase to down here and create a little port section. I'm not going to transform the entire thing. I feel like this is going to be like a longer project. I can really see a vision of putting like a lighthouse right over there. Overall, I just kind of want to have a little port where I can put all my boats, where I can arrive, because I really like entering my area in this little cove. The first thing we're going to do is flatten the terrain a little bit. Are you kidding me? It's raining. Flatten the terrain, and then grab some blocks that we can use for paths. Alright, now that everything is kind of leveled out, like this is just generally where I want the staircase to go, first gonna put down where I want the dock to be. Now, this is the water level, so I'm gonna go on top of here. I think that's kind of where I want it to be. So I'm just gonna lay it out in spruce. I also think that I want a little fishing hut, maybe right here. Also, my goal is not to fall in the water without having to shift all the time. I have small life goals, okay? We're simple here. I feel like this could be good. And then we're also, of course, adding like a cute fence. So this is kind of the area we plan to do. And now let's build out the dock. All right, now that we have the rough outline of where I want the pier to be, I still need to make some more stilts and drag it along across here. We're gonna add fences and like barrels, and we're gonna make a little docking pier down here with slabs and maybe some trapdoors. It's gonna look great, but I want to start kind of on the staircase so that you can get like an idea of what's the idea inside my head. So I definitely know that I want to put some campfires on here. I just don't know how. Oh, okay. Why do campfires come burning? That's a question that I want to have answers for. So I'm trying to make like a natural kind of wooden-esque staircase, but I'm also trying to like incorporate some mud potentially, because I think these two look good together. So I think right now it's just time to lay out some blocks, see if I like it, and then come back later to do some more texturing. I'd say, let's get going with this path. I was just minding my own business, okay? When all of a sudden, I heard a noise and I thought, is there a villager around? And then I realized, no, actually, that is a pillager. What are you doing here, buddy? Wait, where did he go? No, seriously, where did he go? Anyway, this is the staircase so far. I'm not sure if I'm happy about it yet, okay? It's a work in progress. This is my first ever, like, build. I'm kind of going with the flow. I am liking what I'm doing so far. I like that it's a little bit messy. I think if we add a few trees on the left and on the right, it would look a little cuter. I'm still thinking about adding a few flowers. I'm not entirely sure if I like the mix and matchy, if it's not too many mixed and matched things. Might reduce it to just be spruce with an additional different block in there. But I am kind of happy about it. I'll be back once I'm actually happy with how the staircase looks, because right now, I'm not so happy, okay? I thought maybe a mixed assortment of similarly colored blocks would be fun, but I don't think it is. Work on it some more. Ta-da! Look at it! The staircase is done. Well, we still need to do a little bit of the surrounding area. I want to do a lot more moss. I want to bone meal a lot more things. And I don't have any bone meal. However, I found a skeleton spawner in one of my adventures down in the mines underneath my house. And I'm pretty sure there is a spawner directly beneath me. So at some point, that is definitely something I want to do. But let me show you what I did. So this is just spruce wood. And I saw somebody, I'm trying to link them if I can find it again, do the lanterns like this on Pinterest. And I was like, yes, I need to do my lanterns like this. Thank you very much for asking. So I did it. And I tried to do a little bit of a gradient, going from the cobble to the mossy cobble to the bricks to the moss, and with all the like coarse dirt and stuff in between. I love the barrels. Overall, I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. It's kind of smooth. I'm also realizing that I'm changing the biome from the flower forest that we're in to like kind of a sprucey, more forest vibe. But who cares? Who cares? So our next project will be down there, because I want to build a barn. I don't know much about building barns. I've never built a barn, personally. All I know is that this might be the perfect spot for one. I also don't really know how dripstone works. I thought it was gonna be growing for some reason, and now there's water coming out of it. I don't understand how this works. Definitely tell me what you think about my staircase, by the way. I am extremely proud. And I'm just going to throw it out there again. You know, I'm trying to make the edges look cute as well. I'm gonna name the dog because I read comments, okay? The second episode went live yesterday, and someone commented that I should name them Azalea. So that's what we're gonna do. That's great. And then we're gonna name the puppy. Hello, buddy. From this day on, your name shall be Azalea. Congratulations. Do you want some steak? There you go, buddy. I have so much random stuff in my bundles. I'm a mess. I don't have any storage. I definitely need to dig down a little further in my little hobbit hole and make an actual storage room. I collect things, okay? I'm a hoarder. I know. That's why I have a hobbit house. So I think now it's time to upgrade my house. Let's dig. All right, we made a room. Oh, I forgot a layer. Don't mind me. I can use slabs. No, don't worry about it. Wait, there was something here. Oh, this one. Yeah, these corners. Perfect. Ta-da! It's not much, but it's home. Okay, I'm gonna be able to put some chests on the walls here. And then on top, I don't have enough. Alrighty, didn't I have an axe? Well, there is an axe in this chest. Look at that. Look at me being organized. I can take these chests down. I made too many chests. This is going to be my armor and tools chest just because it's near the door and I think that's a good idea. These cows are so annoying. Okay. Down here is my greenery stuff. And don't look at it. This one's worse. This one's horrible, okay? These were the first ones I made, so they were a mess. But look at the farming one. That one looks cute, all right? This one, nothing in there yet. Over here, got food. I'm low on food, always. Stone, different kinds of stone. Dirt and mud, and sand and glass. Shiny bits. Look at my shiny bits. This is fun. Clay. I didn't know where else to put it, okay? Mop drops, this is a mess. Crafted things, it's just a random array of things that I actually did not craft, which is funny. Redstone, I put the TNT in here, and a music disc, and a minecart with a chest, and lodestone, I just don't know. But yeah, that's it so far. I feel like I did good on the inside. Now, oop, horse hole. I think it is now time for the next big build of today. We are not just building a staircase. No. We are also building a barn. Let's go. I kind of want to build the barn right here. I have a vision of maybe putting a windmill on this, like, hill. And I want to have a barn that is kind of facing my area. And then I also want to maybe extend the path that I did earlier up this hill somewhere around my fields, possibly. And I also want to make the hill that my house is in a little bit bigger. Let me quickly chop down this tree, and then we're off. Okay, so I want to go for a longer rather than deeper barn, if that makes sense. So I'm going to just see, this is roughly the middle, and I want it to be 5 wide, and then 5. Okie dokie. So we're going to put some logs here, and that works well together. And then this is the other side of the gate. Up and up one. Ouch. Okay, can you see the vision? Because I see the vision. Alrighty. Let's build. Ta-da! Look at it. It turned out so nice. I am really, really liking it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the dip a little less dipped, if you know what I mean. Let's take a closer look at it. It's not fully done, okay? It's done, a lot done, okay? But not fully. We don't talk about the upstairs. There's obviously no decorations yet, and also no animals yet. But that's gonna come in the future sometimes, okay? I'm gonna move my cows over here. It's all gonna look pretty. And honestly, with that, I feel like our little series might be coming to a close. Because look at this, and look at me. You can't tell me that I built that. I am so proud of myself, but I also feel like you can't call me a beginner anymore. So we are going to move on to other Minecrafty things. I'm so proud of what we got done this episode. We built this amazing barn that really looks kind of cool and kind of a little wonky, but also kind of nice. We expanded the house. We made this. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. Sure, I still need to do a lot of landscaping around the barn, especially like this side and whatever this mess in front of it is. But I feel pretty accomplished. I feel like we have done a lot. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. We'll see each other very, very soon. And I hope you are all having a lovely rest of your evening. I'll see you very, very soon.